And you know what? I'm gonna be honest. I'll just be honest. Let's talk about it.
Try being honest.
You know, because I'm out here. I came here.
He's a sodomite. That's the honesty.
I'm gonna do it just for you because I love you. Okay.
Same.
The position you have to get in to get milked, and this is. See, I'm uncomfortable just talking about.
We'll get back to that in a second. But y'all can see right here, he already knows what time it is. But meanwhile, he's trying to say that we're gay. He's taking all these clips out of context, but we literally have a full podcast where he's admitting he's being milked.
Okay, I'm gonna try to refrain. I'm trying to refrain from personal attacks or anything, okay? But I'm pretty sure their video was jokes, number one. Number two, there's nothing gay about getting ass play with a girl. All right, we're in literal like grade school territory if we're saying like, oh, did your girl finger your ass? Are you gay now? Does that make you gay? Number two, and number three, it seems like it's commonplace on Fresh and Fit that like they don't even like eating pussy, which is strange. So I mean, like, it's just like a really weird attack vector, I guess. But I mean, I guess if that's what you want to go, no, I mean, actually, no, I'll take a stronger stance against that. It kind of sucks too because when you talk about like, I don't know how much I want to go. I'm about to go full progressive. It sucks because there's a lot of interesting sexual things that you can explore. They can be fun to explore, but because of like weird insecurity, weird masculine reasons or whatever, people are afraid to do it. They're afraid to do different things or to be in different positions, to try different stuff. And this also kind of like reinforces that like, oh, if a girl ever touches your ass, you're gay. Or like, oh, if you ever do this, you're gay. And it's like, being gay means you have a sexual attraction to other men. Start and stop. That's what gay means. Like, anything else is cope. Like, these guys are the religious ones, right? If it's so gay to have your ass played with or whatever, why the fuck did Allah put a fucking orgasm button in a man's asshole, okay? It sounds like Allah is the gay one there, okay? I'm gonna be honest.
And getting AdSense revenue, that's what they care about.
It's not all just money. They really want to be accepted by the blue pillars of YouTube. They want to be a part of that community, and they know the best ways to attack the red.
And you know, why, if that was true, why would they spend so much time disagreeing on, like, trans topics and shit? I'm pretty sure Abba and Preach fight with a lot of, like, quote-unquote... Fucking Abba has fought with me over my blue pill left-leaning takes. Because I'm pretty sure on, like, some trans things, I'm a little bit to the left of, like, Abba, and we've kind of, like, gone back and forth on that. Abba might even be more red pill than me because I think we've gone back and forth. We did yesterday on the divorce thing, but this is just Zherka talking, who has nothing of value to say ever. So
it's crazy. If Abba or Preach was ever accused wrongfully of doing any of these acts, we'd defend him.
Abba and Preach defended you guys though with the H3H3 sexual assault allegations. They did do that, so you can't say they wouldn't do the same for you. They already did. They literally did.
Why are you talking about betrayal like
you cheated on him?
Maybe it's because we're both East African. You thought we were going to be like butt pals or some shit, bro.
Oh, well, actually, hold on. That is a big part of East African culture, is not being a snake after someone lets you into their home. That's another reason why I have an issue with this, because I'm from Sudan. I think he's from either Ethiopia or Eritrea. It's Ethiopia. That part of the world, guys,
would have his head on a fucking pike.
Okay, I don't buy these comparisons of like other cultures where it's like, oh yeah, like in that culture you'd never do that. I don't know if there's any culture anywhere in the world where you can snake somebody, okay? I know that, especially for a lot of you brown people and a lot of people, you guys are like, oh, I've got a very special, in my special African country that I come from, we don't snake each other. Like, yeah, welcome to the rest of the fucking world, okay? Nobody likes people snaking each other. Like, that's not some shit that's reserved for some special fucking voodoo culture from the year 5000 BC, okay? That's every fucking culture on the planet, okay? Nobody cares, all right? Jesus Christ. Why does Zherka hate Abba? Okay, remember, if you didn't know, here's the history, just so you know. All of Zherka's hatred for Abba is because Abba was in my stream, and Abba gave a take about Zherka that was the same one that me and Dan have given Zherka 20 times before, where Abba was saying, I don't think you have the work ethic to actually stick with anything because you seem to give up and you don't have any discipline. He gave the exact same takes that me and fucking Dan have told Zherka a million times over, but for some reason, when Zherka heard it from Abba, Zherka got omega triggered. But from that moment on, because I don't know if anybody is like a fucking recording the VOD, or I'm sure it's somewhere. Before then, I'm pretty sure Zherka was like glowing with his reviews of Abba. I'm pretty sure he was happy to talk to him. I'm pretty sure he felt cool like being in the same room as him. I think he said he liked his content or whatever. Like, I'm pretty sure he was like pretty happy with him until Abba dropped that take, and then Abba bet him. I think Abba bet him $10,000 that, or was it $20,000? He said he'd get. No, I'm sorry. Hold on. Abba didn't bet him. Abba said he'd just give him, I think it was $10,000 or $20,000 if Zherka could hit, I think 100,000 subs by the end of the year. He said he'd just give him the money for free. He didn't have to bet him. And ever since then, Zherka has fucking hated Abba. That is where all of Zherka's hatred came from. That one conversation, probably 15 minutes.
Dude. And I remember we were in London shopping that day, and he got an alert on his phone, his email, saying he was banned. And Sneako's face, his whole demeanor changed completely. He was saying in a nutshell, how am I going to send a message if they can't even reach me? And to make fun of Sneako at that low point, That's snake like, bro.
How fast until they did a fucking hit piece when you got banned? Was it
It
24
was
hours?
like the next day. It was like the next
Holy
day.
Yo, if he's in the snake, I don't know what he is, bro.
Bro, I mean,
but
but
that's
how
a
much
lot,
proof
man.
do we need to show y'all that these guys lack integrity? First it was I met him once. Then it's you've known him for years.
I don't like the way that a lot of people in the red pill space, and I understand maybe because a lot of red pill people are kind of new to online content. I don't like the way people in the red pill space use the term hit piece. To be clear, a hit piece is when you've got like a collection of stuff and your goal is to like tear somebody down. Usually it's a bunch of material collected over a long period of time where you're putting together a comprehensive manifesto of sorts to take down a person's career. Having somebody get banned from YouTube and then like doing a reaction video to it or saying like, oh, this guy got banned, it was probably for this reason, that's not a hit piece. That's just a YouTube reaction video. Nothing about that is a hit piece. Hit pieces typically involve way more work, they're way longer, and it's like a comprehensive collection of dumb shit somebody's done and an attempt to cancel somebody. Sneako was already kicked off YouTube. It's not a hit piece. It's a reaction video.
Yeah.
You know, Destiny for years, dancing with his wife with 10,000 people watching.
Have we staked one of our
Wake up,
friends
guys.
one time, bro?
Wake up!
Have we ever staked one of our friends?
Oh, true. Like for iDubbbz. Jesus. Content cops. Those were hit pieces. Yes.
This is the kill shot for these losers. This is where
Well, they take advantage because I'm viral. Everyone's posting about it. Sneako's canceled. He's canceled. And so they find the attack mode because they know it's going to get more views. They completely like ruin a relationship. They attack you when you're down.
Like, I think Abba and Preach, you could argue, they've done hit pieces on Fresh and Fit. I don't know if Abba and Preach have ever done a hit piece on Sneako. I'd have to go back and check. I don't think so, but...
Specific, not because they care about misogyny, not because they care about protecting women. It's to get more views. It's because they're
Destiny, you and Abba were both genuinely pleading with Sneako to chill the f out so he didn't get banned on YouTube, and Sneako refused to take guys about. Yeah, I remember those streams.
How many viewers are you going to pull? How entertaining can you be? How truthful and honest can you be if you put a camera on you for 6 hours every single night? I'm grinding here. I survived the cancellation, and these people.
I mean, they're like different platforms. Like, I think I probably get more live stream viewers depending on what I'm doing than like PewDiePie, but that's because PewDiePie's not a live streamer, right? Like it's totally different types of content, and there's going to be some massive live streamers that probably don't get very many views on YouTube videos. Like is Alinity or Amaranth, or do they have YouTubes? Amaranth might, I'm not sure, but like they're totally non-comparable platforms.
Let's keep going here with the Sneako thing. Let's keep going.
Would say more money, more problems. It's a conflicting thing. It's not good. I'm not happy. This is not a great thing. But if you're being honest, this is unsurprising. And secondly, you could even make the case that it's pretty well deserved. The moment he did that shit to that girl, I was already like, YouTube's on your ass. She's talking to her YouTube manager. Other people are talking to their YouTube manager.
This is all fake, by the way.
No, I guarantee you that's all true. I guarantee you 50 million people at YouTube watch that shit. Bro, you can get... And it's funny, too, because in any other context, Sneako would agree. Because Sneako is the most conspiracy brain... All of these guys are conspiracy brain. In any other circumstance, they'd be like, oh, watch out. The deep state's going to be after you. The Matrix is going to be watching you. The government's going to be watching you. Soros is going to be calling Susan in order to talk to YouTube to get you banned. But in this particular case, they're like, oh, no. I don't think that clip brought any extra scrutiny. Nobody cared. Like, no way did any of that... No, come on, bro. You guys are going to believe in the deep state every single time, except for when the deep state is probably real, except for when there are people who are going to be on your ass. Like, come on, bro. Come on.
At YouTube, it's like, bro, when you cross that line, of course, what YouTuber do you think is going to get away with themselves simulating another YouTuber? Now, if you're with the boys at home, that's one thing. Bro, this is your job.
So you make it sound like you got an email from YouTube.
Yeah, it's not a workplace. We're not like, I don't even know why he's acting like we're all in a workforce and that there's HR and like this is content. This is entertainment. We are not all on the same team just because we're on this.
It's not about, oh my God, this is an age thing. I'm sorry, I hate to say it. It's just an age thing. I'm looking at Abba here is a 30-plus-year-old man, and Sneako here is like a 22-year-old boy. I'm not even trying to insult Sneako, but yeah, this is the way the world works. Like, hitting on another... Or attacking another YouTuber like that means that they're more like, if Sneako would have made the comments about a random girl, it still probably would have been bad. But if it was another YouTuber, right, that YouTuber is going to be reaching out to their account manager, who's going to be reaching out to their is it CMN, Content Management Network? What am I thinking of? There's a word for it, but whatever agency they're a part of, who's going to be hitting their contacts at YouTube, who's going to be talking to whatever TOS, Trust and Safety, Community Guidelines Division people, who are going to be looking at extra scrutiny for all fucking Sneako clips. It's like there are some humans involved in this process, and once you get on people's MCN, multi-channel network. MCN's not anymore. It'll be an agency or something, not MCN. But like, yeah, once you get on people's radar, you're gonna be fucked. That is just true. I've had that happen to me at Twitch, and I know I'm on people's radars. Okay, I know I'm on people's radars for certain things. I don't think I'm on anybody's radar for YouTube. Like, I don't think I'm that big on YouTube yet. I haven't caused that type of scrutiny yet. But like, yeah, once people are fucking writing articles about you and doing YouTube videos on you, and these are like people that are in with YouTube and shit, of course you're gonna be on people's radars. But like, bro, you believe in the deep state more than anybody else in this show. How would you not believe that? How could you not know that?
Go ahead to the Facebook tab real quick, because I got something to say about Preach, this fucking homosexual.
What? Hey,
Whoa.
Is that a man? Ow, what is that?
Bumbleclaw.
What the
Bro,
fuck is that?
Do you boo boo?
Let me say Banabati man. Straight.
Do you boo boo? Do you boo boo? Oh yeah.
It's like, it's just so much insecurity. it's just so much insecurity. Like, I feel like I'm literally watching like an episode of Lizzie McGuire. I don't know if any of you catch that. And there's like a boy dancing, and people are like, oh no, isn't that gay? Or wait, which Disney Channel show had like a guy that like was a dancer or cheerleaders? I feel like this has to be the plot of like every Disney Channel show when I grew up. That like the guy wants to try something and everybody makes fun for being gay and he ends up being good at it and he gets a girlfriend or some bullshit. I feel like there's like every Disney Channel show had like one of these fucking episodes. Like, the final stage of the red pill will be that doing any activity outside of sex with cis women is gay, and there will actually be a small portion of red pill that will say get yourself a trans woman instead. My prediction was, I feel like we're 10 years away. I'm gonna call this one, okay? I did call it. I will say, I called 5 years ago that conservatives would all move over to Islam, okay? I said their shit was like Sharia law and they'd like it and they fought me, and here we are, okay? I think in 10 years, a lot of these red pill movements are gonna be full on gay. They're gonna realize that women suck, women have become too masculine, women make men weaker, women don't build value, build worth. All they do is they like can destroy your life, child support, divorce, all this shit horrible, and eventually they're gonna come across the gay pill, and they're like, listen, we're gonna live with the bros, suck the bros, everything's gonna be good, we can get all the sex we want, no pregnancy, no divorce, no child support, nobody to weaken us or soften us up. That's where it's gonna be 10 years, okay?
Like shit.
He did smell a little bit. I'm like a little bit. I know, but he
I
does
smell too, so I'm not gonna do that one.
Like he's trying to be broke by dressing like he does slam poetry for open mics, but like he's a millionaire, so that he's doing this to try to put on an image. I'm there with I'm an artist, beating the drum.
I also like to, and you can tell, because Sneako is not a millionaire, by the way. I don't know why he keeps saying he made $1 million. Sneako did not make $1 million. I would be surprised at this point if Sneako has 100,000 in the bank. But it's also this like weird, a lot of this is like false bravado, false masculinity. This idea of like, oh, what does a millionaire look like? It looks like what? The MLD guy who said he went to Japan to be around fellow millionaires who in actuality is a fucking English foreign language teacher. You need like 2 weeks of training to do, who rents Lamborghinis when he's in Miami to like make a good impression on other men. Like, come on. Like, what do they think Abba and Preach are in advice channels? For a lot of the red pill guys, I guess because they grew up without fathers or because they don't have like, I don't know, they don't have like a strong sense of self, especially like, let's not get too personal. What they do is every single content creator they watch, they feel like they have to model their whole life after that person. Right? So like, that's why, like, if somebody comes after me, or if one of these guys would come to me like, oh, Destiny, like, do you think that you're like a good role model for your audience? And it's like, I hope they like take some critical thought from me, but like, that's it. I'm not here to be a fucking role model for everybody. This isn't fucking Barney, okay? This isn't, Elmo and Sesame Street, right? I'm not here to be a role model for everybody's life. But for these guys, they see every single person that they watch has to be a role model because they're going to copy every single thing about every single person they watch. That's why part of Sneako's call out to Moist Critical was like, what do you stand for? And it's like, Moist Critical is a comedy channel. He like makes fun of people online and he like plays games. What do you mean? What does he stand for? Like, is this who you're going to find like guidance in life, or like YouTubers? I mean, you could if it's an advice channel, but not everybody markets themselves like that. You know, it's kind of sad that like, technically, this is like heavily racial analysis. I don't know if I want to get into this, but like, you've made it. You've made it. You're making bank on YouTube. Easy 6 figures, both of you. Maybe 7. Maybe 7 figures. I don't think they have sponsors yet. So easy 6 figures. Why are we on this hood shit of like, catch me outside, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you, find me outside, let's square up? Why? Over like some innocuous random YouTube shit. Imagine for 1 second how stupid it would be if somebody got killed or got arrested or caught some stupid shit like on this type of beef, on some YouTube beef, Like, how stupid. Like, it's such a waste of time. Like, there's so much money for everybody to make here. There's so much upward trajectory for everybody involved in this. Like, why get hung up on stuff like this? It's so stupid.